Even at 94, there's a way to stave off the creeping decay in your legs. If you manage to get your hands on a single, powerful nutrient, as time drags us forward, muscles, especially in the legs, inevitably weaken. Tasks that were once second nature, getting up, walking across a room, even climbing a few stairs, begin to seem like insurmountable trials. The statistics are stark, and unforgiving falls haunt older adults, striking down 1 in every 4 people over 65 each year. The shadows close in, but there is a last line of defense, an essential vitamin, capable of keeping your legs strong, solid, and resistant to collapse. Without it, your muscles will wither faster, and your independence could slip through your fingers. But if you guard your vitamin levels, you might just keep your footing as years pile on. Which vitamin stands between you and frailty? Vitamin D, often cited for bone health, but it has a darker side, playing a crucial role in muscle strength and balance. Ominously, a shortage leaves muscles feeble, and the risk of falling far too real, opening the door to injuries that can rob you of your freedom. Those who take vitamin D slash their fall risk, according to research from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society. The numbers speak for themselves. Users of vitamin D saw a 23% lower chance of being claimed by a fall than those who let this nutrient slip away. Even as the years stretch on and the light dims, a simple deficiency could usher in the very weakness you fear most. Cling to your vitamin D, and perhaps the darkness will wait a little longer. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults with low vitamin D levels tended to have weaker leg muscles and slower walking speeds. When vitamin D is lacking, calcium becomes harder for the body to absorb, which over time contributes to weaker bones and muscles. Sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass, affects nearly half of people over the age of 80, and low vitamin D can make this worse. In simple terms, having enough vitamin D is key for older individuals to maintain strong legs, reduce fall risks, and stay active. So, how widespread is vitamin D deficiency among older adults? It turns out it's very common. Over 60% of seniors have insufficient vitamin D according to data from a National Health and Nutrition Examination survey. Studies also show that seniors with low vitamin D are twice as likely to experience serious falls and fractures, and women over 65 who supplement with vitamin D have a 22% lower rate of hip fractures, according to findings from the Journal of Neuroscience. As people age, their ability to make vitamin D from sunlight decreases, so it's vital for seniors to pay extra attention to their vitamin D intake. Signs you might be low on vitamin D. Vitamin D is vital for strong bones, good immune system performance, and proper muscle function. Still, many people don't get enough of it, which can lead to various health issues. Some common signs may suggest you're lacking this nutrient. Notably, muscle weakness frequently appears in those with insufficient vitamin D. If your legs tend to feel shaky, weak, or unstable, especially when standing or walking, low vitamin D could be the culprit. This weakness can make it tougher to keep your balance, possibly increasing your risk of falls, something that's particularly concerning for older adults, since vitamin D levels tend to drop with age. Bone pain is another key symptom to watch for, especially discomfort in the legs, joints, or lower back. Without enough vitamin D, your body's ability to absorb calcium is reduced, so bones might ache or seem more fragile. You might also notice wounds on your skin take longer to heal if you're running low on vitamin D. When your body doesn't get enough vitamin D, wounds can linger and take longer to heal, and the threat of infection quietly grows stronger. Nights can become restless as leg cramps and spasms, sometimes sharp, sometimes stubbornly persistent, interrupt sleep and make even simple movements feel burdensome. Without enough vitamin D to help nerves and muscles work smoothly together, these aches often become a daily reality that wears on your spirit and energy. If you notice yourself struggling with these symptoms, it may be worth checking your vitamin D levels with a basic blood test provided by your doctor. Low results confirm a simple but troubling gap, one your physician might suggest you fill with supplements, adjustments to your meals, or by seeking more time outdoors. Sunlight, once such an easy solution, dims as we age. The skin's ability to turn light into this vital nutrient quietly fades, leaving deficiencies more likely as the years go by. Even a few hopeful minutes spent under the midday sun, idly between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., might help, but for many, gray skies and long winters make it hard to get enough. In those times, a special lamp can offer a small surrogate for sunlight, a technological stand-in for what nature no longer easily gives. The path toward restoring your vitamin D can feel slow and frustrating, a reminder of the many things that quietly slip out of reach. When getting enough sunlight isn't possible, turning to vitamin D-rich foods and supplements becomes especially important for keeping your levels up. Try adding more vitamin D-packed foods to your meals. Though food alone might not satisfy all your needs, it can give your levels a helpful boost and support overall health. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are some of the top natural sources of vitamin D. For example, a 3 to 5 ounce serving of salmon contains around 570 international units, which covers most of the daily recommendation. Egg yolks also provide vitamin D, supplying about 40 international units each. Many dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese are often fortified with vitamin D, making them convenient options. For vegetarians, mushrooms stand out. They're the only plant food that naturally produces vitamin D when they receive sunlight. Because food sometimes can't meet all your needs, especially as you age, many older adults might find it beneficial to take vitamin D supplements to keep their levels where they should be. When food and sunlight fall short, supplements are generally the most reliable way for seniors to get enough vitamin D, with the exact amount depending on age. Each day, adults aged 50 to 70 usually take in about 600 international units of vitamin D, while those over 70 often require between 800 and 2,000 units. Calciferol, known as vitamin D3, is considered to be the best option as the body absorbs and utilizes it more efficiently than vitamin D2. For adults over 70, the range from 800 to 2,000 units reflects the increasing requirements as the years go on, underlining a quiet vulnerability that comes with age. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, it should be taken alongside meals rich in healthy fats to help ensure proper absorption, a small but sometimes challenging detail in daily life. Consulting a health professional before starting any new supplement remains necessary, as the right dosage truly depends on a person's individual health needs. A reminder that what's right for one might not be enough for another. There's another piece: magnesium. Even if you get plenty of vitamin D from food, supplements, or sunlight, low magnesium means your body can't use it properly. Thus, making sure to eat foods rich in magnesium, brown rice, oats, spinach, kale, almonds, pumpkin seeds, becomes another task to remember. And for those who struggle to get enough magnesium from food, supplements become yet another routine, another signal of what the body quietly lacks. Sometimes it seems like a lot to keep up with, always chasing after the nutrients that slip away as time goes by. Magnesium, when paired with vitamin D, can support stronger bones, better muscle function, and improved overall mobility. If your vitamin D is low initially, you may need some time before you notice real improvements. Here's a general timeline. After 2 weeks, you might experience fewer muscle cramps and higher energy. Within a month, leg strength and balance typically get better. By 3 months, you could see measurable gains in bone density and a lower risk of falls. Research suggests that older adults who supplement with vitamin D for 3 to 6 months see 31% fewer falls, a 35% increase in muscle strength, and a 40% drop in fracture rates. Staying diligent with vitamin D can help you preserve leg strength for years. By making vitamin D part of your routine, you're supporting independence, reducing fall risk, and staying active. Many older adults don't get enough vitamin D, so taking steps now makes a difference. Here's what you can do. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes of sun exposure several times weekly. Eat vitamin D, rich foods like dairy, eggs, and fatty fish. Supplement daily with 800 to 2,000 IU of high-quality vitamin D3. Add magnesium to increase absorption and get your vitamin D levels checked regularly. Are you getting enough vitamin D in your routine? Join the conversation.